if you try to put a shoe out that has 666 on it and upside down cross, stuff like that, we are right to say that is that's demonic.
Right.
Full stop, right? But if you're not careful, you can begin to lose sight on what truly is evil.
Right.
All right.
Absolutely.
And you begin to start blending stuff. Let's be clear. A lot of the Christian's dilemma in this world is blending what is a problem for us and what is a problem for God. Because sometimes that's not the same thing.
Right.
Sometimes something may be a problem for you, maybe your conviction.
Exactly.
But that does not mean that is God's conviction.
Right.
And what you can often do is, from a misunderstanding of what is truly the goal of Christian formation, you can begin to erect laws and practices and cultural milieus that have nothing to do with Jesus.
Right.
And everything to do with your fear.
Right.
Okay? So it is not as if there aren't demonic symbols out there that are trying to represent that which is against the kingdom of God.
Right.
So it is right for us to be discerning of those things. So as I think about Lil Nas X's shoe, I think we are right to stand up and say that's a problem, and we should all be running or turning away from it, okay? However, two things that is not being led by. One, it is not being led by my fear of Satan. And I think that in a lot of ways, we are so, we were just talking about this before we started the podcast. Superstition is so baked into our existence that it's difficult to know that. It's difficult to even recognize when that's leading my decisions or my recalcitrance towards a certain thing.
Right.
I was talking to a dude, a painter one time that was doing some work for us, and I was having him paint my room black. This brother looked me in my face and was like, "Why are you so obsessed with black?"
And people can say the same about me because I wear black on. And look at all the episodes, how much black I wear.
I was like, I'll stop wearing black when they come out with a darker color. I actually really, really like the color black.
Right.
It's clean. It feels very much
luxurious, classy.
Yes.
Or it could be grungy.
That is completely in the eye of the beholder.
Right.
But let's be clear. When God in eternity past was working on color palettes,
He made black.
He made black.
Right.
And I should not feel any of your fear in my using it in my the color of my podcast wall or a wall in my studio. You know
and
what I'm
not
saying?
only that, God has created your eyes to be able to see the color black.
That's right.
Because if you really, you know what I'm saying? Like
most of our eyes have black in them.
Right. I mean,
what color do you think you're?
Yeah.
So anyways.